What's up, guys? I'm Tahir Moore.
And I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of Lunchtime Lottery.
Yeah.
The most delicious show on the web.
You hungry?
I am starving.
On today's particularly, we are very, very hungry.
Yes.
So I did what's right, and I decided to go Italian. When you're really hungry, that'll fill you up very quick.
That'll sit you down. Shoes coming off, my belly's getting rubbed, my inner thigh. I gotta be specific. Inner thigh getting rubbed on this one.
Because they know, that like Italian food is like known for family size. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna give us them big portions.
Yeah.
But I found one that not only gives us the traditional big portions and all that stuff, they give us a little creativity too.
You don't say.
A little creativity. That's what this show's all about, right?
Anytime Pat is picking the meal and he says creative, I immediately get nervous. Because Pat would have us eating goat scrotum and we'd be like...
You chose the goat. You the one that made me eat goat. I'll never forget that. Check out some early episodes. But today I did not go that route.
Okay.
But I did go the creative route. I picked a place called Guido's Pizza and Pasta. This is kind of on the more expensive side of Italian restaurants. It's located in Northridge. And they have all types of stuff like custom pizzas, like wings, garlic bread, all that kind of stuff. But I said, hang on. What do you have that would pique some interest? So,
pizza already piques my interest. So now we just aiming to swing out of the park.
Well, that's good. That is good. Because we got 2 appetizers and 1 pizza.
Okay.
All right. Well, the first appetizer is actually pretty new. I've never heard of it. It's called a spritzer. Now, what this is it's fresh garlic rolls that are cut open and then stuffed with meatballs, marinara sauce, and mozzarella cheese. So they're kind of like meatball sub bites, but in a garlic bread.
Sign me up.
I've never had garlic with like
me either, but
that kind of stuff.
Sign me up. That sounds like a good time.
I eat garlic knots just as like balls of bread, which is terrible for you.
I guess too much bread. Just too. My daughter eats it like that. Like she just loves bread. She would eat.
Like
bread slices out of
like that green and white thing that you get in the frozen aisle. That's like a frozen loaf of garlic bread, and you can just pull it apart. Like delicious, but will get you slow real quick.
I can't do it. The all day bacon, absolutely.
So this is, it's still the knot that you would eat, but it's cut in half. Got a little extra stuff in it.
I love it.
The next one is a little bit basic, but they put their name on it, so I'm assuming it might be a little bit, fancy. Okay. This is the Guido's original potato skins.
Okay.
That are basically potato skins that are stuffed with marinara sauce and cheese, and they're served with a dressing. It's like some type of Italian dressing.
Okay. Hey, I'm all in. I love potato skins when they're done right.
Yeah, potato skins are, hit or miss for me. It's not like my first order, but it said Guido. Every time it says the name of the restaurant, I assume that's what they're famous for. So
all right, well, yeah.
Might as well give them that. And then the one that I decided this would be a good little, headliner. I decided to take a peek into the custom pizza side of things. And one thing that just really jumped out of the phone, I guess I should say, is the pastrami pizza.
Shut your mouth.
No, I'm telling the truth.
There's no such thing as no pastrami pizza.
Never seen pastrami on a pizza, but this is pizza dough topped with pastrami, green peppers, mushrooms, red onion, jalapenos, and mozzarella cheese.
That is a lot.
It's a lot.
I'm going to be honest with you. That's a lot going on.
Pastrami pizzas, you don't really get that unless you're in New York, going down the main street. You go to Johnny's Pastrami or whatever. That's out here, but something like that, and you get the thick pastrami with the spicy mustard on top of it. Oh, I love that.
Time.
I love that. Never had it with pizza though. So
never had it with pizza. I didn't think that was a thing.
Not 100% sure. So that is on the way. And so we got some pastrami pizza. We got some tater tots that are Guido approved. And we got some what's called a spritzer, which are these garlic rolls. That's what I'm the most excited about.
That sounds fire. I really can't. I hope it's a good sauce. Because that's what's going to make or break this. A good sauce
or a good meatball. Because I've had some trash meatballs too.
That too.
So it should be here in about 30 to 45 minutes.
All right.
And then we shall indulge.
All right. Here we go. Well, guys, here on Lunchtime Lottery, one thing that we like to do is eat, okay? we absolutely love to eat. One thing we do not like doing is going to the grocery store.
No.
It's parking is crazy. The world is slightly back open.
Oh God.
You ever leave your bag in the car and you realize when you get inside, now you got to do that little shuffle, run back to the car because you don't
the
really want to
reusable
walk.
bag. Yep.
Oh my, it's a lot. I don't want to have to go through that, which is why we now work with HelloFresh. Okay. It is amazing to have groceries delivered right to your front door. You don't have to go anywhere for it. You just open up the door and you grab it. It's right there. You unpack that box. You look at the recipes. You say, oh yeah, this is what we're eating it this week. I'm excited about it. It is America's #1 meal kit, and for many reasons, but none more so for me that I don't have to go to the grocery store. Okay. HelloFresh offers 50 menu and market items each week, including ready-to-eat salads, sandwiches, and soups.
Oh yes.
Listen, it's already coming to your door. It doesn't get any better than that. But then they was like, we'll see you one more. How about ready-to-eat soups, sandwiches, salads?
Come on.
Come on, man.
Ready to eat?
It's ready to go.
Ready to eat.
I love that. Also, you get a wide variety of easy, delicious options for all 3 meals a day. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yup.
Plus every snack and special treat in between within the HelloFresh market.
Okay.
You have options on top of options on top of options when you're dealing with HelloFresh. Plus, you get better value. HelloFresh is 28% cheaper than going to your local grocery store and 72% cheaper than going to a restaurant meal.
Sheesh.
And I don't know who that 72% is for because my family eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they eat, especially the kid. That's probably 172% cheaper than going to a restaurant for me. So
Love it.
if you guys are ready to take your eating to the next level, not have to leave the house, not have to remember your reusable bags, all you gotta do is open up the door, pick up the box, and take it to your kitchen and unpack it. If you're ready for that new lifestyle,
oh yes,
I encourage you guys right now to go to HelloFresh.com/scary lunch. That's SCARLUNCH 14 and use the code ScaryLunch14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping.
Now they did not tell us to say this, but let me give a little suggestion.
Yeah, let them know.
Even if it's just you or you and another person, go for that family pack. I did that personally. When I ordered, it said for how many. I went ahead and did family, even though it was just me. They sent me a whole box of treats, all these recipes, all these. Oh, I was set.
Listen,
I was set.
You make a meal and it'll last you all day. You ain't got to cook again until the next day or the day after that. Come on. Ain't that what you want?
It's what I wanted. Yes.
This is what you want. Pack it up, take it to lunch, whatever. Bring it to the office, whatever you need to do. But you can get you up to 14 free meals plus free shipping. All you have to do is go to HelloFresh.com/ScaryLunch14 and use the promo code ScaryLunch14. I want to give a big shout out to HelloFresh for sponsoring this show. And you guys try them out and you'll find out why they're America's #1 meal kit.
HelloFresh. Bye-bye.
All right, so you already know what's going on. Pat's hitting back in with the food right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get set up on my side. I don't even know where to start. I'm just starving right now, so yes.
Woo.
Yes.
Here we go. Guido's Pizza and Pasta.
All right.
Let's get into it. Oh, all right. So they gave us plates.
Come on now.
Come on, Guido.
On this.
Thank you, Guido.
Appreciate it.
Put that over there. That is
a plate right there.
The plates were clutch.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
Let's get this B-roll. Oh, that actually looks
man.
amazing.
Oh,
Let's get that.
Man.
That B-roll, that beautiful beauty
pastrami
shot before we get started. Oh,
the pastrami pizza. Okay. Yes. Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is gonna be good. All right, so thanks to Mr. Guido, we got the pastrami pizza.
Boom.
We got the Guido's original potato skins.
Okay.
And then over here we got the spritzers, which are basically the garlic knots with like that are stuffed with like meatball and
Never had that.
all that stuff. It's very
Very, very much looking forward to diving in on everything.
Okay, so what's first?
Let's just do the meatball, man.
That does look great.
Yeah, let's get a little substance in there. Grab one of them. Mm-hmm.
It's very good looking.
Yeah, it's got the
Looking
garlic
little
on top. Okay.
It's like a little mini meatball sub.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it's like.
But I've never had meatball sub with like such a garlic.
Mm-hmm. Heavy. Mm-hmm.
Works well together. I like it.
Absolutely does.
Meatball's good too.
That's so good to meet the ball. That was probably horrible.
I can tell that the regular garlic knots are probably fire too. Because of how well made the knot part of everything is. But the meatball though.
Solid. I don't want to eat too much bread because I want to try everything for real. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
So-
yeah, gotta go with one of the skins first. They give us a little ranch. Is that ranch right here? What is this? No, I don't think it's ranch, but I'm gonna try it. Put a little sauce
What does it
right
smell
there.
like?
I don't really know, but I feel like it's too thick to be. Maybe
Looks like a tzatziki.
it does look like that. It's thick, whatever it is.
Scoop that out.
Try a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely tastes like a tzatziki.
I still don't really know what the sauce was.
Mm. It
Even
looks
after
like
the bite.
it looks like the potato skin has some tomato sauce on it too.
It's
Alright.
pretty much like a little pizza. I wasn't too big a fan of the potato itself.
Yeah.
And the sauce is good, but you almost lose it immediately.
You really do.
Okay.
Now the main
event.
attraction. You know what I mean? This is
Main
what we're
event.
here for. These were the undercards. It was a good bout. You know, it went back to back. You know, ultimately my hunger won. But now, let's see if the hunger will be subdued by the pastrami pizza.
Man, I got some
Reigning
jalapenos,
champ.
onions.
Red onions?
What piece is looking attractive right now?
You know what? I'm probably gonna get a small piece and I'm keep it all the way funky with you because jalapenos just don't do your boy right. I could take them off, but I don't want to lose part of it. So I'm gonna just get this little corner right here. It looks like it has enough of everything.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll let you go.
That's a little healthy piece.
It is. Because I mean, like my stomach was like, yeah, don't play with yourself. And I was like, you right.
It's a healthy piece. All right, I'm gonna go with this young chunky one. Don't deny me the pastrami.
Yeah, some of my cheese. I hate that when you pull it and it stays. Nah, you coming with me.
Tries to pick sides.
I want to stay with mine. You're coming with me.
All right, I have never tasted pastrami with pizza. So this should be interesting.
Here we go. The jalapeno introduced itself early. I walked in. Hey, what's up, man? I'm Jay.
This is so almost weird. It's like your mind. It's playing a trick on your mind because you're eating it like a pizza, but it is the pastrami flavor you just never get with pizza.
It's good.
The one thing that would have set this over is if they gave us like hot mustard or something,
That would have been
or spicy brown mustard to drizzle on top.
Low-key though, it's mustard on it. I feel like I taste it.
Oh.
It's mustard right here. Look,
Under the
sauce.
cheese. This was a good idea.
Man,
I'm very weird about going too far left with pizza toppings. But this was a very good idea. I feel like this is how I felt when barbecue chicken pizza came out.
it makes sense that it works though, because if you think about it, The only thing you really added different on here was the cheese. Sometimes pastrami sandwiches don't have cheese. But the pizza itself is just bread. Right? You got the mustard, you got the pastrami, you got the green peppers, you got the red onions. It works very well together. I've never had the jalapenos on a pastrami sandwich either, but it works. So much, in fact, I'm getting another slice, even after the show.
That was really good because I still expected like pizza elements. Like I still thought there'd be marinara, and I just figured that they realized that marinara and pastrami still taste good, but they stayed pretty true to the pastrami sandwich. So I think that was a really dope idea. Now the only thing for me is that as good of an idea as this, and as much as it works, I'm a huge fan of pastrami sandwiches. So you almost can't beat the pastrami just on a French roll with hot mustard and stuff like that, and thick pastrami. So I wouldn't say it beats the original.
No,
but
it's a good alternative.
It's almost like if there was a pizza that was like a French dip pizza that you could dip in au jus. Great idea. I feel like that would actually work, but might not beat the actual sandwich. Yeah. So, but I'm very impressed. That was actually really good.
It was really good.
Couldn't wait till the end of
That's crazy, right?
Couldn't wait till the end of the show. So while you messing up this next slice, let's go through and rate these. I'm gonna switch up the order a little bit.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go with the Guido's potato skins. Just because they put their name in front of it. These other ones weren't Guido specific, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is just the pastrami pizza, and this was just the spritzers. But this was the Guido's potato skins. Out of 10, what you giving it?
5.
Okay.
To be honest with you. Maybe if we had sat in and ate them, it would have been a different taste. I don't think it would have been that much of a different taste.
Fresher?
Like fresh out the oven. I mean, like piping where you got to that eat.
Right.
It might have been different, but I don't think it would have been that much different. I think they would be great for kids. Like, you put them at the table with the kids, they probably would tear it up. But
okay, it
was a lot.
I agree. And between me not liking the consistency of the potato and like I figured if it was like the Guido's famous potato skins, it'd have like kind of like the works, like bacon and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know, like without the sauce, that would have just been a dud. The sauce kind of gave it a little kick. So for that reason, I'll probably have to give it like a 4.
Guido's, this is what you should do. Cut the potatoes in half like you did. Scoop them out, right? Bake them first, cut them in half, scoop it out, mix the potatoes innards with bacon.
Innards.
Cut up pepperoni.
Ooh.
And
like a gourmet bagel bite.
Right?
Ooh.
And then put it back in there with the cheese on top. Ooh. And some of the red sauce. So now it's like an extreme pizza bite potato skin. I don't know, but
I'm here for the extreme bagel bites because if you look at them, they kind of look like unfinished bagel bites on a gourmet level. So, okay, I agree with that critique. All right, let's go into these spritzers. I've never seen these. These are literally stuffed garlic knots, but they made them kind of like a meatball sub with a little garlic flair. What you got for these?
I actually like these a lot. It was a little bready, but that means a garlic knot. So if you go into a place you order garlic knot, you know what you're getting.
Yep.
But I actually liked it. I'm gonna probably give that a 7.5.
Okay. Nice. I'm going more on the 9 side. I think between creativity, because I've never seen this before, and the fact that I'm not really the type of person to order a full meatball sub. So you just give me like a couple bites with a couple meatballs, and you got the garlic with it. I think 9 is pretty solid. I'm gonna give it some creativity points.
It was garlic heavy. That's one of the things. Like, I like garlic. I don't want to be
overwhelmed
with it. And like, it's already a garlic knot, and then they have like a lot of garlic on top. It's like, man, you guys expecting vampires later? Is that what's going on right now?
So the breath is going to be serious afterwards.
A little garlic heavy for me, but it was really good. And because I've never seen anything like that, I'm willing to bump it up to an 8. So I'll give that an 8.
I like that. All right, the upgrade midway.
Yeah.
All right, main event. We got the one, if you will. This is the pastrami pizza. This is brand new. I've never seen anything like this. I'm actually pretty impressed by the taste and how they formed it with the mustard underneath the cheese. Did not expect that at all. No. What you got for this?
I'm giving 9.5.
9.5? Okay.
9.5.
So what kept it from being that perfect 10, you think?
Always room for improvement.
Yeah.
I think if we had sat down and ate it, I would have knocked it out the park. It would have been 11 for me. Anytime we travel a little bit, you lose a little bit of that thrill, but it was really good. Even with, I gave it a 9.5 with jalapenos. Anybody that knows me knows I don't really mess with like the spicy food like that.
Right.
But the flavors work so well together.
Yeah.
Even the red onion, like the red onion wasn't too powerful, wasn't overpowering. The jalapenos were spicy, but it wouldn't like tear me up. I'm not like breathing heavy, anything like that.
Even the mushrooms, because you don't ever get mushrooms in a pastrami sandwich, but it works with the pizza side of everything. So they kind of like still met in the middle.
It does, and it gives it. Mushrooms also have like that almost meat consistency, so it's not like pastrami sandwiches are they are packed. So like in this, every bite you get a little flavor of something, and then they don't have to go crazy with the pastrami trying to fill it. Because trying to fill a whole pizza with pastrami, you go out of business. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of area to cover.
A lot of expensive meats.
I think the mushroom definitely helps with that. But it was great, man. I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna follow up and give that also like a 9.5 because I think that, like you said, it could be a little better. Pizza is that food that is known for being able to travel well. You know what I mean? Like they had like the little bag or something like that. With pizza, like with the potato skins, I'll give it some leeway. Like, you know, it doesn't travel the best, but pizza, I know, like I've gotten some pretty fresh pizza delivered to my house. So maybe if Guido, upgraded, if they knew how good their pizza was, they might get the little bags or something like that. So,
I mean, but even if they did, like, if we're using the delivery services, more than likely they're not going to have those bags.
Oh, Uber, right? Yeah. That makes sense. Well, they had the little Uber and DoorDash ventilated bags, so there is there is a will. I think that it would have really set it off if after the pizza was finished, they kind of topped it off with like some brown mustard just on the top. Because I know that we got the taste from the bottom, but I usually like for my pastrami sandwiches, especially if the pastrami is really like high end,
mustard dripping off of
mustard it up.
I think they should come with packets so that way
you could do it yourself.
You could distribute it yourself. Because like I love mustard, but I wouldn't want it all over the. It might be a little bit much because mustard's kind of tart. You hit it too hard, it's almost like wasabi. It's like a mild wasabi when it hits you in the nose. You're like, whoa! I need to get a breath of fresh air real quick. But I really like it. I'm a big fan of pizza, and you can do pizza wrong. You can have very bland pizza. You can have bad crust with it. So the fact that the crust was great.
Yep.
Everything was flavorful. The mustard added a surprise hint to it. Like Pat didn't even notice it at first. Like it was because it was the yellow mustard. It wasn't too crazy.
Right.
They didn't put too much over it, So
and it was underneath.
It was underneath, out of sight, out of mind. But you was like, oh wait, somebody else just walked in.
Which goes to show that maybe there's no other sauces that work with pastrami.
Maybe
if they had to replace the marinara, that might be the one sauce that goes with pastrami, and they probably tried a bunch of other stuff. And
it definitely was some trial and error. So that was great. Yeah. There you go, my boy. There you go.
Yeah.
So overall, what are we giving Guido's?
It's creative.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
I will match that 9, man. I really enjoyed these knots. It was like you said, like a mini meatball sandwich. And I'm kind of the same way. Like a meatball sub is a lot to take in all by itself. So like this is like the perfect serving. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am one of those people that feel like we have too much food in America, like serving wise. Yeah. So this is perfect for that. Again, with the, I think that there's always room for improvement when it comes to the taters over there. But I like the presentation. I was excited to try them. I still will be excited to try them again, even though I probably won't enjoy it as much. But this pizza, first of all, I'm a pizza fan. Yes. I am a pizza fan.
Not a lot of good new pizzas ever.
Yes. I mean, because really ain't nothing under the sun that is new, but this was new to me. Very much enjoyed it. Definitely will be going back and taking the fam like, yo, y'all gotta try this.
You gotta try it fresh.
It's fire. So.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching yet another episode of Lunchtime Lottery. If you have any suggestions, or if you actually visit some of these restaurants because you watched our show, let us know in the comments below. I've been your host, Patrick Cloud.
And I'm Tahir Moore. We'll see you on the next dish.
Later.
Peace.